Hey guys, welcome back. Today it is the 7th of January 2025. Let's talk about it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me making 600 today within 7 years. I just want to mention that I stream real client stuff. So if you are interested in that, make sure to subscribe. All right, so let's get into announcements. There are no announcements aside from tomorrow. The people from the leakage will come for the sixth time because I still have a leakage at home. So hopefully they will fix it by then. And I also sued my local, I sued my real estate agent because there are too many problems in that house. So I want to see some money back. Let's see how that goes in the future. So yeah, let's immediately get into the languages. So today we studied Korean, especially when it comes to topic as subject particles in one phrase. And that basically means in English, as for me, I did something. So for example, um, when it comes to the homework, I did it. When it comes to the class, I went to it. When it comes to the food, I ate it. So there's like a specific phrasing you do with Korean, and that is when you use topic and subject particles in one phrase. I also studied Sino-Korean numbers up to 100. I do know like the 1,000, 10,000, and the 1 million and 100 million, but the thing is that I haven't used them like actually saying a really complicated number. Maybe that's something for the future. All right, so there's no Japanese aside from vocabulary, and there's also some Korean learning with vocabulary. This is also going to be done mostly daily. Let's get into the cognitive biases of today. If you're not aware, I'm learning cognitive bias, um, about 100 of them, and we are at the 76th one, which is domain dependence. So domain dependence means if you are expert in a particular field, it doesn't mean that that will automatically translate or transfer in another field, even though that is a requirement of another field. I will give you an example. So let's assume you are in sales and you're a very good salesman. That doesn't mean you're a very good salesman when it comes to the technological sector. So those can be a difference. Also, what it can mean is, for example, you are a person that really understands technical stuff, but as soon as someone talks in a specific context, like about biology, you probably don't understand it as well. So that is really hard. Although the technical sector has a lot of cases that are borrowed from many industries. All right. So when it comes to the programming, today we did the job seeking for the first time. I must say that compared to when I looked at last year, the requirements seem to be lower, but the salaries also seems to be a bit lower. It seems that many people or many companies are desperate for the positions that I can take in. So it seems like, right? Like I'm not sure, know for sure, but if that is the case, that I would be very happy to fulfill one of those roles. That I'm looking for. Again, I want to be very specific with you guys that I am not looking for a development job per se. The reason why is because the cognitive load of the development is way higher than I, for example, go for something like content editor or web producer or something like no code kinds of stuff. And the reason why I want to do that is because of the goal of this series. The goal of this series is making 600 a day within 7 years. In a job, you will never make that. A funny thing happened, I will tell you guys. There was an application, and that application was senior role at some kind of company. I think it was full stack even. And it says the earning was around 5K. Well, it's a European market, right? So what I did, I divided the 5K up to 600, and that's like 8 or 9 days of work. Well, I need 30 days of 600 a day. I don't need 10 days of 600 a day. So yeah, that is what we're working on. So eventually I will go to my own path. So this is a step in the right direction. So I'm being in the industry, and the more time I spend in the industry, the better I get at things, right? So that is the threshold. Also, at a certain point, the development stops, right? And marketing doesn't, well, it's kind of yes or no. Like the development niches doesn't necessarily stop. There's always new technologies that you need to learn, and there are always edge cases. But I am here to make 600 today. I'm not here to have fun with only programming and those kinds of stuff. So let me be very clear on that. All right. So I'm keep reminding you in these videos because some people, they leave comments and they tell me like, hey man, React is a waste of time, you should do that. Or they'd be like, oh, you should just do this job. Or like, no, I have my own path and this is what I'm gonna do. So that's why I just wanna emphasize on that. All right, so for other things, not necessarily much happened. I want to round this video off because the videos are getting very long already. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make a 600 today with 7 years. And I will see you on to the next one.